Hello, everybody. This message is intended to the scientific community across the world. It's about the program ApogeeBio. It's an international program for postdoctoral fellowships. It's funded with the help of the European Commission, and it will offer 8 postdoctoral positions in the current call. In the field of biotechnologies applied to health and to environment. And the location will be in Genopole campus. It's a leading French biocluster dedicated to research and innovations in biotechnologies. And it is located in France in the Paris region. It's about 30 kilometers south of Paris. So it's a very exciting place for doing research and innovation in top-level laboratories. And the call is currently open until 20 February of this year. So you will have all the information on the website. So as I told you, it's about ApogeeBio program. It is co-funded with the help of Marie Sklodowska Curie Actions. So it gives very good conditions of fellowships. Maybe Charlotte, if you can scroll down the screen. This is the website. So thank you. So as a reminder, it's about 8 positions that are all open within Genopole campus in the south area of Paris. The allocation or the fellowship is up to 3,000 euros net monthly for a duration of 24 months, so 2 years of postdoc. It is, and this is very important, it's strictly dedicated to international mobility toward Genopole campus. And the criteria, the mobility conditions are the same than all the Marie Curie actions. So you will have all the eligibility criteria on the website, but this point is very important. And the other point, which is extremely important, is that if you are interested in this, in an application, it is your responsibility and it's mandatory to contact first the hosting teams. This is to be sure that the hosting teams that you want to choose will fit your needs, your expectations, and your plan, your research and career plan. So it's up to you to contact them directly to discuss and to make your proposal first to the team. And after that, you can apply on the submission platform. And to give you an idea of the different research domain, maybe Charlotte, you can click on, yes, on this link. So in this table, we have summarized all the research fields and innovation fields of each laboratory. So in the upper part of the table, you have the different laboratories, LAMB, LAM, LGRK, etc. These are all academic laboratories that that can host researchers. And in the vertical part of the table, you have the research areas in which the laboratory are working. So this can give you an overview of the research and innovation fields. Then, if you come back to the website and you click on list of hosting teams, there you can see a very detailed description of the academic teams, but also private companies that are biotechs in the biocluster of Genopole. So for example, if you click on page 56, for example. So this is a description of the iStem. It's a laboratory specialized in stem cell research. So you have the description of all the laboratory. And then after that, you have the description of each team. For example, here is a team with the research topics of the team, and yes, the members, the funded projects, the publications of the team. The aim is to give you as far as possible, a description of what you will find in this team, of the networks and the scientific expertise that you can find in this team. So all the environment that you will find in each of the teams that you are interested in. And it's the same for the private companies that have put a detailed description of their, the private teams are top end at the end of the documents, the last pages of the documents. So it's the same. The principle is to give you the description of the research topic of the team, so as you can fit your proposal to what they do, and to give you an overview of the environment, the scientific and human environment that they can offer to you. Of course, according to the European Commission, you are free to propose your research. It is an applicant-driven process. So you are free to make your proposal, but of course it has to be in line with the work of the laboratory, in order not to be completely in opposition with the work of the team. But you are free to make your research proposal, and you are even encouraged to do this as an experienced researcher. The deadline for submission on the submission platform is 20 February. So there are now about 30 days left. So as you still have time to contact the teams, to discuss with them, and to prepare your proposal. And just to tell you about some assets of ApogeeBio. So it gives an attractive opportunity for a position in a very rich academic and private environment for research and innovation. And you will have, and this is also very important, you will have all the support needed to prepare your mobility, your travel, the administrative aspects of your mobility, such as the visa, the authorization to stay in France, help also in your to find a home, a lodging. So, and also support if you need to learn French and to learn about the cultural life in France. We have a partner, which is Science Accueil, that are very professional in this kind of support for international researchers. They are really very experienced in hosting and preparing the international mobility. And you will have also the support of another partner of ApogeeBio, which is Bernard Grégory Association. They are very experienced in for example, in helping and supporting for the development, the career development plan. And there will be workshops and support during all the postdoc, in order to help you in preparing your career plan, because the aim is not only to host you during 2 years for a postdoc, but it's also to support your the future of your career, and to make you in the working and living in the best conditions in Paris region. And this won't be difficult, because Paris region is a very nice region for research and for life in general. And just yes, and just 2 words about Genopole. Genopole is used to host international researchers. Since 2000, we have hosted more than 90 research fellowships in academic or private companies. So it's very important to give an important important means to help the researchers in their in making a very good research in very good conditions. And maybe if you can scroll down the screen. Yes, so this is just another way of showing the different areas of research in ApogeeBio's program, but in Genopole also in general. So we have very important research and teams in gene and cell therapies, in human and environmental genomics, whatever genomics, wet lab genomics or bioinformatics and digital research in this field. We have also teams in biophysics and structural and molecular biology and chemistry, computational biology, including bioinformatics, deep learning, machine learning, and artificial intelligence. And on the right of the screen, or maybe on the left for you, Charlotte, systems and synthetic biology. And we have also teams who work on innovation of the management of the innovation, including aspects as intellectual and industrial property, ethics, and all these areas are applied to health and to environment. So you can have a proposal of, for example, computational biology or another topic that can be either applied to health or environment. And maybe if you can scroll down again. Yes, these are, this is a short presentation of Genopole. I have already said a few words on it. You can see a short video that will show you all the campus. It's a large campus with very modern and top-level buildings and facilities and technological equipments. And as I said, it's very important again to mention the support of the MSCA Marie Curie Sklodowska Curie actions, so which gives a label of the quality of this program. So we hope you will visit the site, you will contact the hosting teams, and you will find the hosting teams that fits to your research. So you have the eligibility criteria in the menu registration details, especially for the seniority of the candidate. So you can apply within the 4 years following the obtainment of your PhD, or if you are not a PhD holder, it's 4 years of experience as a researcher or in research activity. And you must, if we go to the MSCI mobility rule, this is very strict rule and we must respect it. You must not have resided or carried out the main activity, work, studies, research mobility, internship, all these are considered as a main activity in the country, so in France, for more than 12 months, successive or not, in the 3 years prior the application deadline. So for example, if in 2021, last year, you have worked 13 months, then you would not be eligible. So be extremely careful. Of course, if you had, for example, a sick leave or a maternity leave or a military service, then this period is not so we take into account such a period. And the call is open, thank you, Charlotte, to researchers of any nationality. It is not restricted to European researchers. If you are native from Mexico or Argentina or other countries of South America or other continents, of course, you are eligible. Applications are in English. The evaluation and selection process will be made by independent, completely independent and international scientific committee. So in order to have the more objective and the more transparent process, this is very important to mention. All the application process is on this platform. So once you connect, you create an account on this platform, on this website platform, you start to apply, to fill in the different fields of the application file. So this is the content of the application file. And of course, as I said, the fields are to be completed on the submission platform. When you complete your application file, you will see there is a field about the ethics self-assessment. We have given you here a link to the Horizon 2020 ethics guideline. So as you can make the self-assessment of your own proposal in the respect of the European regulation about ethics. So there are ethics about, for example, clinical data, if your proposal includes clinical personal data, if it includes human samples, if it includes working on animals, in digital research, for example, if you have to manage personal data or any sensitive data, so you have to respect and to apply the European regulation. So it's very important that you make your self-assessment and to be sure that you are aware about all the authorization, official authorization that you are supposed to have, to get prior the starting of the research. So of course, you are not supposed to have the authorization at the moment of the application because it would be a very long process. But to be sure and to show and to write in your proposal that you know what are the regulations about your research and what are the authorizations that you will request and that will be requested prior the starting of the research. This is a national and European obligation. So here are, as a transparency matter, the criteria on which you will be evaluated. A first phase in which the selection will be based on the proposal, the written proposal. So it will be about the research project that you propose and also about your scientific profile, your experience. So it's the research and the person. These are the same criteria that are used in the European and international standards of evaluation. And after this first step, the evaluation committee proposes a ranking list. And according to the ranking, there will be a second phase of evaluation under the form of an interview. The aim here is to assess the capacity, the capability of the researcher to undergo and to pilot a research project, his or her capabilities to interact with people from other cultures, other origins, because it's important to be sure that the work will be done in the best conditions, not only on the scientific aspects, but also on the aspects of leadership and interactions with people. And then after this second step, there is a second ranking list. And based on this ranking list, then the governing board and scientific committee will select the 8 successful applicants. The program ApogeeBio, as I said, is supported by the Marie Sklodowska Curie actions by the European Commissions. It is also co-funded at about half of the total budget by Genopole. And the partners that are involved in this program, they are all national top-level institutions, research institutions, or higher education institutions. So we have Genopole, which is the coordinator, the University of Évry-Paris-Saclay, which is a university from the Paris-Saclay domain, and they will manage most of the recruiting contracts for the researchers, and they also offer an important list of trainings if you want to follow some trainings either in the scientific or fields or in soft skills. So you will have all this offer described in the website. We have also the partner Genopole, which is a top leader in gene therapy. And another higher education institution, which is Télécom Sud Paris, and they will co-fund fellowships in the fields of digital research and computational research. And the other partners who are involved, they are the national research institutions. So you have the CEA, the CNRS, INSERM. They are really national and even international research institutions because they have also teams, international teams across the world. Institut Mines Telecom Business School, they are covering I have talked about among the research field, I have told you that there is a field about the management of innovation. So it's from these institutions. And the University of Paris-Saclay. So they are the university to which we are connected, and they are directly involved in the training offer, for example, of this program. And as I said, partners involved in the insertion and integration of the fellows as a Sciences Accueil to organize and facilitate your mobility to Genopole and to France, and Association Bernard Grégory, who is a very professional and experienced in all the aspects of career development and accompaniment to the researchers. We expect a notification of the result after the selection process by the month of May. I would say late May to be sure that we will be in the timelines. And from the moment the applicant receives the notification, so let's say on the 1st June, he has or she has 6 months to come to the laboratory. So either they are ready to start by mid-June, for example, or they need first to finish another postdoc or another work, and they can come until 6 months, so late November, early December of 2022 at the latest. I think I have given all the information. Now it's up to you to contact the teams, to create your account and to fill in your application file. And once again, good luck.